All right, I am live. And yeah, I'm home alone for now, so I can properly play, or so I can properly do a stream. All right, so the time has finally come for me to play an elusive Pokemon game. Now, I already went through Pokemon Red, and yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. I still think it holds up. It's just that middle part of the game. Sluggish as hell. Not a fan of that. And I got a feeling I'm going to be in the same page with Pokemon Green. Now, Pokemon Green. Now, you might have noticed the cover on the right, and sorry for the lack of a background, I couldn't find a proper banner for this particular stream, but so what else is there? So something I want to point out regarding Pokemon Green. You might have noticed. Okay, let me restart. Goodness, usually I'm still in the process of waking up, so sometimes I fumble. I guess again, whatever. Anyway, so you might have noticed the cover right on the right side of the screen here is in Japanese, and there's a very good reason why that's the case. That's because of all the games, of all the mainline Pokemon games released in Gen 1, Pokemon Green was never released outside of Japan. So, the odd thing about Pokemon Green is that it was part of Pokemon Red. That's what Pokemon started with in Japan. Now, in the West, outside of Japan more specifically, we got Pokemon Red and Blue, and then Yellow. Japan started with Red and Green. Now, they did get a blue version sometime after Red and Green. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, it was in the same year. And what happened is that when they released the blue version, they updated the Pokemon artwork. They updated other things, fixed some things that plagued Red and Green, especially with Green. So when Pokemon was released outside of Japan, Red and Blue is based on the Japanese Blue version, not Red and Green. Or not the Japanese Red and Green release. I know this sounds confusing, but that is the best way I can describe Gen 1 and the regional differences between the two. So, there's that. So, that's pretty much the basic stuff I know about Pokemon Green. Now, for the sake of completion, I am going to include Pokemon Green. And how I'm going to be playing this is through a patch where... So, I'm playing a fan translation that I actually had to patch in order to make the game work. So, that is how I'm playing Pokemon Green. So, if you ever wonder, wait a minute, we never got this game outside of Japan, and it's in English. Fan translation. So I am playing the game in English in some capacity. My guess is the script is closer to the Gen 1 script. I don't know. I haven't played this game to find out. I only test run this to make sure it works, and it works fine. So that's how I'm going to be playing Pokemon Green. Same method as I did with Pokemon Red. Just, I'm using an emulator. Easier said. But with Pokemon Green, if you're going to play this physically, you have no choice but playing a repro cart with the game fan translate, because there's no other way you could play this unless you want to get yourself a Japanese Game Boy cartridge of Pokemon Green. I mean, that's your other option, but if you don't know Japanese, then either get a repro cart or just emulate. Take your pick. For me, I'm playing the method that I usually have quicker access to anyway. So, just saying. And besides, like, retro game collecting has gotten quite pricey as of late. So, and yeah, there's that. Anyway, so Pokemon Green. I've always wondered what made this stand out amongst Pokemon fans, and I'm not expecting much considering, I've heard the reputation of this. I heard Pokemon Green compared to the rest of Gen 1, or at least specifically the localization. I remember I heard this Generation 1 in Japan had some, especially with this game. I heard this game is riddled with bugs. So, or it's got some notorious bugs here and there. So I'll have to be mindful of that. What? Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get my coffee mug. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, one thing real quick, I want to make sure I can rename my Pokemon, because I want to make sure if that's a thing in this, because I don't remember. I did not bother changing my Pokemon's names, so... Can I change the names? Okay. Okay, give me a minute. So it looks like I can change Pokemon names. I would have to go to Lavender Town to do it. It's a name raider. Or some shit like that. In Lavender, there's a name raider that will allow you to change the nickname of any Pokemon that you catch. It would have been nice if you could rename the Pokemon when they evolve, though, so... Yeah. So this is how I'm going to be doing the Pokemon Green playthrough. So unlike Pokemon Red, where I just played by having slightly default names, but I mean, here's the thing. With Pokemon, you can name yourself in this. So I did. You can name your rival. I named my rival Baker in Pokemon Red. So when I do Pokemon Blue, I'm actually gonna let whoever is in the chat decide what the Pokemon are named and whatnot. So I want to make the Blue version playthrough a more interactive playthrough alongside, just as a means to, differentiate. Now, when I get to Pokemon Yellow, this is where I'm gonna kind of do something a little different. So when I get to Pokemon Yellow, this is what I'll do. I'll name the protagonist Ash, and I'll name the rival Gary because of how Yellow follows the anime, unlike the other games. So that's how I'll do it. Now, as for the Pokemon naming, this is where I'm gonna nickname them differently. What? Oh, and as far as nicknaming the Pokemon, I'll let the chat name the Pokemon as well. But when I get to, as for Green, I'll be naming the protagonist Satoshi, if I could fit that name in there. And then I'll name the rival Shigeru. Now, the reason I'm going with those names is because in the anime, I believe, Ash is named Satoshi. Gary was named Shigeru. And the funny thing about those two names is that Satoshi was clearly named after the creator of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri. Shigeru was named after Shigeru Miyamoto. I shit you not. So, if I can fit those names in there, that's what I'm going to do. Now, as for the Pokemon, I actually am going to give them their Japanese names. Now, the problem is, if I name the Pokemon by their default names, and when they change, if I'm not mistaken, I believe their names are going to remain the same. So, I'll have to figure out how to get the name changer to work. So, but I do believe Pokemon does have a method of changing your Pokemon names should they evolve. So, but let me make sure. Name Raider. Okay, so Generation 1 does have a name raider, but I want to know where it's at. That's the thing. Alright. Alright, I want to know the locations, damn it. Locations. Thank you. Okay, so it is in Lavender Town, so I guess I'll have to have Pidgey or Pidgeotto have Fly, so I can go to Lavender Town when I need to. So I'll definitely get a Pidgey early on. Alright. Alright. So south of Mount Fuji's house. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, with all that messing around, okay, I think I'm ready to go with Pokemon Green. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to be playing this in a very specific manner, so pardon me for using like Japanese names throughout the game. It's just like, it's to kind of reflect that this is a Japanese exclusive game. Like, you can't play this officially anywhere else unless you have a Japanese Game Boy cartridge of Pokemon Green. That's the only way you can play it. I guess your other method is to play Leaf Green, but I mean, do what you will on that. Okay, give me a minute. I'm looking up what is going on here? What is going on here? Okay, good. Okay, there we go. I don't think I'll be fitting some of these names, but... Alright. Just a moment while I'm getting started. I think I'm ready to go. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. I want to add this real quick, just for easy access. Hold on. Give me a moment. Forget it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I have another way I can just access it. Never mind. Alright, here we go. We're going to start Pokemon Green. This should work. Is this it? Okay, here we go. Alright. Yep, I am playing Pokemon Green. Here we go. Alright, well let's check options real quick. Speed, yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's start a new game. I say Pokemon as profession. Okay, let's see if I can fit in... Oh, I cannot fit in Satoshi. Oh, crap. You can only fit in 5 names, huh? What's, Landar? The fuck? That is weird. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta figure this out real quick. Okay, since I cannot fit Satoshi in the name, I'm gonna name it Mash. Screw it. Okay, you know what? Yep. I'll go with Gary. Can't fit his other name either. Oh yeah. Playing this SNES, alright. A-L, oh my god. Okay, so there's some typos in this fan translation. Oh boy. Yikes. Yeah, like I said, I am playing a fan translation that's patched on the Japanese ROM of this, so that's what I'm dealing with. So I gotta, you know, keep in mind there's gonna be some fucking oddities in this method of playing. Okay. Oh goodness! No, apostrophe, huh? Man, there's no apostrophe on some of this. What the hell? That is so weird. Someone needed to proofread this translation. A seed was planted on Bulba at its birth. I'll go with Bulbasaur since the cover is Venusaur on green. Bulba give nickname. Oh my god. It should be give Bulba a nickname. It's like, Bulba give nickname? I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so what can I fit? I can only fit 5, right? Fine, I'll keep it Bulba. Screw it. A Char. Okay, how's Charmander look? Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Man, some of these names... Good God. I swear, some of these, some of the scripting on this is really muddy. Alright, what Pokemon do I get to see here? Rattata? Rat. Come on! me heal your Pokemon back to perfect. And they really need to get the fucking, what is it? They really need to spell check the shit because there's lack of apostrophes. It is so weird. Look, I'm not trying to be like a hyper grammar Nazi or anything, but damn. Like, basic fucking grammar would have been nice. Grim? What the fuck kind of name is... Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna go to Gary's house. So his sister can give me a map. Center, heal my Pokemon. is a dote? What the fuck is that? I'll buy one. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is. Oh, antidote. Okay. That's what it is. It's an antidote. Man, man, this translation is not that good. I get it. There's a 5 character limit. Goodness. Ah, I didn't want to... Okay, whatever. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's all that gibberish. Okay, I'm not ready to go up against Brock or anything like that, so... Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Oh. That one I want. Okay, I'm gonna save state here and use a Pokeball. Alright, got a Caterpie. Okay, so there's supposed to be a trainer to the left of here, but not in this version. Oh, whoa, I understand what this little brat's saying. Set weed! Big weed! Okay, it's Weedle. I can tell this translation's not complete. What is with this garbled text? Good God! Whoever fucking translated this did not do a good job finishing it. Like, here's the thing. If someone's gonna fan translate this for those Pokemon fans who want to know what Pokemon Green was like, fully translate the game. Don't just leave things unfinished and have all this fucking garbled text all the damn thing through. I don't get it. Like, I don't get why. I mean, I understand wanting to start it, but you gotta finish it. You gotta translate the whole fucking game. Look, if you wanted to use the same damn script from Pokemon Red and Blue, that'd be one thing. But to just start and then leave it unfinished, come on. That's bullshit. grammar errors, fucking garbled text? Because, I mean, clearly it looks like the translation's unfinished. Alright, my computer city now, or what? Oh my god! Yeah, clearly whoever translated this game didn't fucking finish here. I can't understand what the guy's saying. Because of all the garbled text. Fucking ridiculous. I'm starting to wonder if I should even continue this if it's gonna look like this. Yeah, the guy who translated this did not finish. I can tell. He didn't even bother. He didn't even fucking bother to translate this area. What the fuck did I learn? I don't even know what that is. Quick attack. Okay. Seriously. What is this? You know what? I think I'm gonna have to play this another time. Okay. You know what? I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to attempt this another time. I'm gonna have to attempt this another time because I found another fan translation, and one that seems to be better than this. I must have grabbed a fan translation that was not even finished. So what I'm going to do is I'll start this next week if I can, next Tuesday if I can, and then try this again. I must have not looked carefully, I guess. So I'm not going to bother continuing Pokemon Green in the way I've been playing it. I'm just going to have to do this another time next Tuesday. Hopefully with a better fan translation. One that's actually finished. This one I was just playing has character limitations, which I don't know if that's a thing in this one. But there's like garbled text. I can't understand what the fuck these characters are saying. It's just like, and even the attacks, like quick attack, not even translated. I'm like, what the fuck? So, whoever did this fan translation, piss poor job. If you're gonna start something, fine. But if you're not gonna finish it, don't release the fucking fan translation. I'm just saying. Oh god. I can imagine. Imagine someone making a reproduction cartridge of Pokemon Green with this translation. I bet people would be like, what the fuck is this shit? And they would be pissed. So yeah, I don't recommend I do not recommend it, this method. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do this another time. I really don't have too much time right now because I actually got to go to work later today. I actually got to head out in about an hour, so I wanna take the time just to kind of get ready and all that shit. So, yeah, that's gonna do it. I will restart this next week if possible. But tomorrow I will be doing Xenogears. And I know no one was here, but in case you're watching this archive, that's why I'm just letting you know now. Xenogears is tomorrow. And you know what? I really want to play more of that and get that game over with. Because I'm still in Disc 1. I'm like, what, 33 fucking hours into it. Crazy. Absolute madness. Xenogears is. And I've been streaming that for nearly 50 hours now, and I must have spent like some of that yakking, here and there, but yeah, Xenogears, fucking crazy. That game is something. I gotta say, Xenogears is something else. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Till next time, TC.